This is why we need funding for proper positions of full-time librarians. It would be wonderful to have full-time librarians in the schools. We need people who have oversight of these collections over time, who can develop these collections over time. When you take that person out of the equation, it becomes easier to abuse libraries in the ways that they are being abused, and to abuse the weeding policies in ways that those policies were abused in Peel region. So it's a really important question, Tony, and I thank you for it.
And I would thank you for your last comment there because it really is the case. I mean, we have several provinces like Nova Scotia and New Brunswick where there's not a single school with a teacher librarian in it. Uh,
Amazing.
in Ontario, I would be surprised if 30% of the schools had a teacher librarian, and often they're not full time, but they teach courses. And the only province where there is a teacher librarian in most schools is in British Columbia. And that's because the British Columbia Teachers Federation, as part of their collective agreement, negotiated the obligation of the school boards to have a teacher librarian in every school over a certain minimum size. So it is a real problem where you have parent volunteers, or you may have a library technician who comes in part-time to manage this so they can shelve the books and so on. But in terms of really knowing what kinds of things to pick and are appropriate for kids and will be serving the larger purposes of the school in the absence of teacher librarians, it's really a difficult situation. And there's only a handful of school boards in the whole country that have a centralized staff that deal with that. The Toronto District School Board does. The Montreal English School Board does. There's a few in very big cities, but for the most part, each principal in each school is sort of on its own. And this is not how you build a decent collection.
No.